We putting words in Kiefer's mouth. I mean, he's trying to help us here, right? You love Kristina.
I do love her. I don't want anything bad to happen to her.
This whole thing was just a big misunderstanding, right?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Why are you cutting this guy so much slack? I mean, there's so much motive here I could drown in it. Kristina lied to him. She put on a dress that he bought for her, went after another guy, made him look like a complete idiot. You excited about Harvard, Keifer? It's not fun to be made a fool of, is it? And that's why you did it. That's why you beat her. Because you think she deserved it.
I told all the guys about Kristina. You know, how she's smart and beautiful, and you wouldn't even know her father's a criminal. I love Kristina. I wanted them to see why. Instead, she just made me look like an idiot.
Oh, man, I can't even imagine what that'd be like, hanging out at that party after she stood you up like that.
Yeah, well, I was the only guy without a date, so, yeah.
So you left the party early, went to her house, and beat the crap out of her.
Okay, that is not what happened at all. I stayed at the party for a while.
When did you leave?
It was at least 11, maybe later. I don't know for sure.
Where'd you go?
How could I be so stupid?
I just wanted to talk to her.
Look, Kiefer, no one's blaming you for anything here. You got a raw deal, man.
I just wanted to ask her why.
I mean, I thought you canceled because you were mad at me.
Why would I be mad at you?
How should I know?
But you beat her up instead, didn't you?
No.
No, you're hurting me!
What?
All right, take it easy. Why don't you just tell us what really happened?
I got there pretty late. Molly answered the door and said Kay was in the hospital.
You're lying. You'd been there earlier.
Now, why would he go back to the house if he'd already beaten Kristina up?
I wanted...
You were afraid that you'd killed her, weren't you?
It isn't like that.
Everybody knows that Ethan didn't do it, okay? It's just a matter of time. The truth is gonna come out, man. Kristina is gonna crack, and when she does, Harvard is not gonna protect you from the reach of Sonny Corinthos. But a jail cell might. If you want a future, you better confess.
Look, I'm not gonna admit to anything I didn't do.
Was that the first time you'd hit her? We've been beating her for a while now.
I didn't.
Maybe you lost your temper, got carried away. I mean, if you did do it, and I'm not saying you did, but if you did, maybe this is a good time to tell your side of the story.
Wait a minute, you guys are working together, aren't you? I cannot believe I fell for this.
Hey, Kiefer. I shouldn't need to tell you this, but you stay the hell away from my sister, at least until this whole mess is cleared up.
Yeah, go to hell.
All right. He was just about to say, man.
You did it. Son of a bitch beat Kristina. She blamed Ethan to try to protect him.
That's why she was so scared.
What, you mean of Keifer?
No. Scared of what her father might do.
Well, it makes sense, in a way. You know, blame the wrong guy, then get the charges dropped.
Yeah, I hope the whole thing just goes away.
You know, we're still pretty short on evidence, but we definitely scared him. He's gonna start scrambling to try to cover his tracks, and that's when he's gonna make a mistake. Give us what we need to charge him.
Yeah, you know what? We gotta keep the pressure on this guy. Because there's no way I'm letting that spoiled little punk get away with beating up my sister.
Is Ethan around?
No, I sent him on a mission to annoy the quartermain. Did you find something else?
I think so.
Just trying to get a clear timeline.
So you're not here to arrest your brother?
No.
Getting close to solving this thing, though. Want to get it right. For Ethan as well as everyone else involved. Warren and Melinda Bauer?
We're in the middle of dinner.
Should we call our attorney?
Maybe it'd be simpler if I just call Garrett.
Oh, why don't you just call the mayor? You can use my phone. I think I got his number in here.
I'll use my own, thank you. What's the problem?
Well, we're putting together a timeline for the night Kristina Davis was beaten.
Okay, stop right there. I am not going to allow you to continue to harass my son because of a few misleading statements made by an unstable teenage girl.